Good. Are you on? I am. I'm live, and this light is yellow, and it's disturbing me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. It is Sunday. Naturally, I will be making. I'm not going to be making coffee because I'm in a hotel. I'm in Chicago. Last night was Collision, of course. This episode is going to be a little different. It's going to be a little more. It's probably only going to be 15, 20 minutes because. Okay, how do I say this without alarming everyone? This has been a personal matter I have to attend to. So the flight, I'm going to leave right after this. I'm going to leave. I'm going to run straight to the airport and then go away. Everything's fine. It's not an emergency. Nobody's house is on fire. I also thought, for I think the first time ever, that maybe I will get dressed on the show. So that way, when I'm done, I can't just run out of my underwear. I'll have my clothes on. Speaking of, I got these fun animal. Oh my God, the waistband's all disheveled. I'm so sorry. What horrible curtains these are, too. Not one color here is enjoyable. Anyway, these are the animal print things. Lovely to see everyone. And I will say, if you have not already, please go watch the latest AEW with all the referees. Yes, all the referees, including the new one, whose name I already forgot. It is a great time. It is a wonderful time. You'll learn about them, and you'll learn why they enforce the rules the way they do, which means barely. Go watch it, go like it, go share it, go tell people that you enjoy it. Let's talk to the people. Matt D with a lovely fuchsia tribute. Well, I'm back for the monastery. It was a good experience, but I'm happy to be home. But this isn't about me. Well, now you've made it about you. Yeah, you're still talking about a monastery. Everyone buy all the merch and watch the new Hey. Thanks. I really needed your 2 cents on that one. Matt also said another Golding tribute. Oh, my God. I should do something with this money besides chat. 60-second scene request. A man comes home from a long trip to find his house a mess and no good coffee choices. Also, he's Orson Welles for some reason. All right, we're doing a 60-second scene. Orson Welles coming home. What is this, coffee? Yes, I need fruit. I need better digestion. This is a watermelon and shit. Let's have the coffee. This is wretched. Who made this coffee? It is horrible. I don't like it at all. Your shit. This one time when I was a child, my parents were dignitaries and they took me to Germany to have lunch with a bunch of foreign dignitaries, and I was sitting next to the most unremarkable man. Years later, I found out it was Adolf Hitler. It makes you think, doesn't it? It could be anyone. And his coffee wasn't any good either. You see. And scene. Wonder how many viewers I lost after that. Thank you, Matt. Mikey said, great, hey, well done managing that many people at once. Also an excellent ending. That's by far the most people I've had on the show. I think the most before that has been 3. So this was certainly an upgrade. Hopefully we won't have that many people ever again. Kurt said, hi, RJ. Last Father's Day, you sang a little ditty for my friends Andy and Chris, who are dads. Can you give them another shout out this year? God bless. Shout out to Andy and Chris. Let me sing a song, an anti-war song from the 70s. David Peel and the Lower East Side. I'm going to sing that song. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I am your son. I am a runaway. Always on the east side. Always getting stoned. Always getting high. I'm glad I'm not home. And then this is the Father's Day part. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I am your son. I am a runaway. Call me a bastard. Call me a bitch. You are made of plastic. You are filthy rich. And then it goes on from there. There's something about the army, I don't know, money or something. Well, it's a good song, though. It's very catchy. Kevin said, good Sunday. Did you get to hear Jim Cornette's comments about last week's episode of Hey? I did, and it's unusual because I was bracing for him to not like me. And then I thought, and then he said incredibly nice things, and now I'm a little, taken aback by it. It was very bizarre. And I guess he completely forgot when I yelled at him 5 years ago on Twitter about making a theater analogy that had nothing to do with theater at all. He was not a theater-going person. Let me see. Let's just say I think he would be a little better if he went to a showing of Cats. But, I mean, nonetheless, it was certainly nice to hear. And people have now told him, and it was only the Sky Blue episode. That's the only one he's seen. He's going to lose his shit when he sees the Orn one, as most people do when they see Orn. So that was sweet of him. I can't wait to come on his show and yell at him about theater. Matt said, sorry if he said nice things. I just assume anything Jim Cornette hates or pretends he doesn't see. We're talking about his show now. I'd like to talk about mine. Well, he promoted me. Fuck, whatever. See, there's no win here. Matt, you're really just spamming the comments here. Jesus, have some fucking decorum, will you please? Joelle, I'm only reading a small thing. Joelle has been a member for 9 months. Grateful for this cult and the hilarious content. Stop calling it a cult. Okay, Gamer said, well, hi, and well, hi to you. Oh, I see everybody gets these nice. Do we have new emoji member things? Good for you. Rod said, if this is going to be a very quick episode, then can your mom fill the rest of the time? That woman will never be seen on any of my programming ever again. She's been banned. Like when Bobcat Goldthwait lit Jay Leno's couch on fire. Pineapple said, good morning, everybody. GRB said hello. Amanda said hi. Ruffy said 15 minutes. I'm entitled to more. Yes, you are. Mia said, oh, look at that booty, which is perverse. Sean said, morning culties, morning RJ. Pineapple said, glad to hear everyone is okay. Okay Gamer has been a member for 37 months, and she's turning 37 this month. Isn't that serendipitous? And go look at the channel, playing games and playing more games, basically. This is a game. It's a theme. I branched out, I think, too far. I think I had too far of a smorgasbord. She's a lot more focused on the games. Leo said, all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. You spelled mold incorrectly, and good for you. David Arquette is here. Hello, friends. Happy Father's Day. Loved the new hay. And David is a father to 3 wonderful children, Charlie, Gus, and Coco, who is so obviously over his shit. And that's why I relate to her so much. The other two, the 2 young boys, have hope in their eyes. You know, they haven't seen their father's work. Do you understand what I'm saying? But David's always been like a father to me. A very ineffective father to me, and I want to thank him. Amanda said, huzzah. Oh, she's been a member for 15 months. That's great. I'm just blowing through these. Amy Annette said good morning. Hello, Amy. Leo said, the Princess Diana version of Candle in the Wind would have been a better Elton John song to open AEW Collision. Well, it certainly would have been more respectful. Hey, no national anthem last night. I'm not a fan of that. So Sierra said, the animal print shirt yesterday almost made me take the hour drive to Chicago. Everyone who fucking saw it went like, rawr. And I was like, guys, fuck off. Will you please comment on my shirts? Don't comment on your shirts. GRB said, ever done stand-up comedy, or have you considered it? You know, I got very political. It was the Nixon stuff, and I felt like I had to take a stand and say something. And what was so hard is that I did it about 3 years ago. I don't think it landed as well as I wanted it to, but it certainly bothered me. Leo said, you know when you watch a movie and feel like the character after? I remember watching Hitler Rise of Evil at school in history in 2008, and that was a weird one. It is weird. That whole thing was weird. Gene said, just glad Sky Blue is not in the other company. They probably would have made her the illegitimate daughter of Cain. That would have been good. You know what? I'd vote for that. I'm going to see if I can still make that happen. Matt D said, sorry for spamming the comments to RJ. I'll do better, and you will not. WrestleJoy has joined, and so is Christian. Welcome, kids. I don't know what joy you find in wrestling, but, you know, good luck. Best of luck to you. Christine said, my kid's school did a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which famously starred Donny Osmond with his giant white teeth. QT went to the dentist and said, give me the Donny Osmond. Mia said, RJ, my dad loved me in your shirt yesterday. I gave him his gift since I won't see him today. He has plans. Good for him. Let him go do what he wants to do. Shit. Emmanuel said, who will be your band leader if you get a late night talk show in the future? I'd probably say David Arquette and his band Ear 2000. If you love, you know, late 90s, early 2000 alt rock sung by an actor, that's the band for you. Miss Sandy said, Cornette and Brian Last love old television. That's the thing. I don't think they realize that the show is uniquely tailored to their sensibilities by accident. So I think they'll enjoy it, unfortunately. Ron said, wonderful episode. Love to see the refs getting highlighted. Yeah, I'm going to talk to all the staff. We've gone into the staff era now. Can you believe the refs' Hey is episode 60 of AEW? We've been doing this show for over 60 weeks, really, when you consider the other stuff in between. We'll be off next week for Forbidden Door, but a bunch of shit will be happening. Don't worry about it. Who else is here? Mitchell said, what's your favorite episode of AEW so far, and who would be your dream guest? Well, my dream guest is Tony Shalhoub, BB Newirth, or Steven Weber, who's on an upcoming episode, I think, next week of Allison Rosen is your new best friend, and she told me, they talked about me, so I'm getting closer. And my favorite, I don't like to have a favorite guest. That's weird. But I will say, Arn and I, it was like the best first date. You ever go on a date with like an old guy from Georgia and you just really hit it off? That's what that was like. Christine said, happy almost AW in Toronto week. I'll be spending this week planning outfits and making signs. If you do watch TSN in Canada, we did a little presentation of the Owen Hart tournament this week, and I think next week we'll be back on TSN. Hopefully, Renee and I, unfortunately, for some ungodly reason, but keep watching. Squirrel Squad said, if you don't want comments on your shirt, try a bad shirt next time. It was just everyone's like, wow. And I'm like, do you like the shirt? Do you not? Are you mocking me? Are you supporting me? Chesney says, open to AW All In at Wembley. I'm the one, and this is too much shit going on. Miss Handy said, I watched the first episode of Charles Grodin's show, as you suggested. It was not good. He was so uncomfortable. And yes, Art Garfunkel was boring. Art Garfunkel talked about collecting bottles and walking across the country, and I loved it. It was a great time. Sierra said, if you don't want commenting on your shirts, stop wearing shirts. You're a pervert, Sierra, but I knew that about you already. Rob said, how did it feel to have a real professional with you on the Collision pre-show and knock that hack Renee? I did a little pre-show with Lexi Nair, and she's quite quickly surpassed Renee Paquette. And that's, not really a compliment to Lexi Nair. It's just the low bar has been set. Christine gifted 5 memberships. Jay, Pineapple, Human Adventures, V, Midnight Cowboy. You all have let me get my clothes. I got to start getting dressed. Hang it. Wait, let's read Twitter first. Jesus. Carlos said, hope all is okay. Thank you. What are your thoughts on the 1994 Dennis Leary film, The Ref? I thought he was very sexy in it. Not so much the rest of the cast. Carlos said, and did you end up getting an angry text from Taz? Well, I'm going to wait for the episode. We talked about Taz in the Hay. You'll have to watch it to see. But I feel like he gets up later on Sunday, so I'm going to give it a minute. Lee said, thank you for making each week so much easier and providing so much laughs. Glad I found you through Quizzlemania. They've never had me back because they don't like me. Limited characters and Dreamy Man. Thank you. Let me get my pants. I'll be right back. I got pants, everybody. Look at this. A real backwards J for me. Hang in there. Here's the pants. I'm going to have everyone take a good look at these. Aren't they nice? Aren't they? Felt like a real professional. Now I'm going to get the shirts. Let's all hang in there while I have fruit and get dressed. Rob said, whoa, RJ. Yeah, Rob was not ready for me in pants. Celia said, thanks for being part of my favorite wrestling aunt duo. I never knew I needed a wrestling aunt. I think we all do in our lives. This makes things better. Crack open a bottle of wine. Saeed said, where's the coffee? It's right here, you idiot. So much going on here. Look at that. Look at this guy getting dressed. Huh? Hey, big spender. Night out on the town. You don't see me dressed like this often, so enjoy it. I feel like this is quite a novelty. Making sure the buttons line up. I'm sure I have a stain somewhere already. This is very exciting, especially for the people in spaces that get to hear me button the shirt. Is this even? Yeah, okay. I'm going to do a nice tuck. It's going to be a nice tuck for everybody. Look at this. You pull it down. You're supposed to tuck the back first. I want to give everyone that shot. right? Okay, great stuff. Good work. It's all coming together very nicely. I have a belt here also as well. Huh? Hold on. Hang tight, everyone. Look at that. Look at this guy. Huh? At this prick. Roger said I'm going to clip this and reverse it for reasons. My content is available for all your perversions. Let me get the socks and the shoes. Look at these huckleberries. Huh? I'm loafing it up today. I got a no-show sock because, sometimes I find the loafers to be just, they're harsh on the heels. I have sensitive feet, and I would like to maintain them for as long as possible. Okay, I've got those on. They are now on. Feeling very good with myself. Shall we get the jacket? I feel like we need the jacket. Hang on. Huh? Look at this prick. First job interview. I'm the director of marketing. Let me maybe if I just move the camera as opposed to moving my body. There you go. You get the gist. I have a lot left to do. And the top button, you're only supposed to do the top. Nevertheless, okay. I'm not going to sit down at the top button. I'm not an idiot. There we go. I'm going to fly like this. And I think I got upgraded by accident to first class. Who the hell knew? Anyway, did I miss anything in the chat? No, you're all being weird. Kevin said promotional consideration paid for by the following. I should have promoted the suit. Not that I got it for free. Matt said RJ makes coffee fully closed. So yeah, that's it. I have to go. I have to run to the airport now and be like, I have somewhere to be. Russell Joy said the director of marketing would never wear black on black. It's blue on black. It's this hotel lighting is just shitty. See the difference? Now you can see the difference. It's subtle, but it's there. Saeed said, hey, RJ, any chance you'll do a Wrestling Rock on Tour Part 2? No, I didn't make any money on the documentary, so I'm focused on making content that makes me money so I can enjoy my fruit, my suit, and my coffee. Do you mind? Delightful. Queen of the Ring said, who is this dressed man? Listen, if you want to hear her discuss my outfits, you can watch on their Twitch at 12 p.m. Eastern today, Church of Joshi. And I sat on, Emi Sakura sat on my knee. Oh my God, and Trisha Dora is here, who finally figured out that this is on YouTube. And now I'm leaving. You fucking late, Trish. You know when the show starts. This is me in a suit. You missed the whole fucking thing. Are you applauding or are you just waving? Just waving. She doesn't care about my clothes. She thrifts. She was like, oh, I got this jacket. I thrifted it. I was like, you mean you fucking bought it? You just bought old clothes? It doesn't have to need a fancy name. I've been to garage sales too, Trish. So congrats for you. Anyway, that is the show. I'm so sorry that it's a short show, but I have to run to the airport and I'm wearing a suit. I have to live a double life, apparently, because I've never done this before. Anyway, go watch the latest AEW with all the rest. Like, comment, share it. And there's a bunch more shit going on. So hang in there. Let's get a final look at the suit. There it is, right? Okay, yeah, sure. That works for me. And until next time, Godspeed.